All right, here we go. Trailing arm time. So we got a couple bits right here that we're going to weld. But first we need to strip this thing down and clean it up. And I've already gotten a start on one of them right here. Woo! Okay. So, got to go to good old Harbor Freight and get a 30 mil nut so we can get that axle off. And then this thing's going to get scrubbed down and we're going to toss it on the bench and get those parts welded up. So, here we go. Okay, so here we are with a little bit of progress. I have removed the wheel bearings. New wheel bearings are ordered as of this morning. I still have to press out the bushings, but that's okay because I don't have the new ones in yet. I'm still waiting on those in the mail. But all of the subframe supports are done. The adjustments are done. Ground away a little bit of the ugliness, but I did decide to abandon the garagistic support that goes here. I've got one from Simtech or Stimtech, I don't know, something tech. They looked way better. And so I ordered those, and unfortunately they got held up in customs, and I had to pay like an extra 25 bucks. What should have been like a $70 purchase turned into like a $150 purchase. So, oh well, it is what it is. But these things are beefed up. So, pretty excited about that. And when I get the diff cleaned up, let's see. So the diff right now, I have a part. This is the 373. This is the stock diff. I've got a vein cracked on the diff case cover, so I'm going to probably find a new one. Here's the output shafts. I don't know if I'm going to send these off for zinc plating or not. I just kind of cleaned the one on the right up. looks good enough to me. It'll probably be the last time, honestly, that I ever jack with this shit. So it'll be somebody else's problem if it ever becomes a problem. But the kit, obviously, the rebuild kit has the seal for this. There's some seals in there. I don't think I'm even going to mess with the propeller seal because it doesn't look like it needs to be replaced at all. So, yep, once this thing gets finished up, I'll toss it on here and we will try to get this sucker in there, hopefully before the dyno day. All right, a little update here, and I guess let me apologize if I'm jumping around because I've been making this video over probably a couple weeks. I really have just kind of been busy, and I get around to things when I get around to things, so I don't even know if I'm repeating myself. So we'll see if I can't make it to where I'm not doing that too frequently for you guys. So I've got these new mounts in, and they're from Simtech. Here we go. Pretty cool. Pretty cool sticker. I like it. It's actually a color I want to paint the car. One of the colors. There's two colors that I'm thinking about painting. But anyway, the Garagistic ones that I got in don't really... I don't think they're garbage. I know Garagistic catches... man, they catch a lot of hate from folks out there. They're calling them Garbagistic and all that. So, you know, whatever. All kinds of people out there. But found these Simtex, and there's a lot more mating surface on this guy than the other ones. So figured it was worth the swap, right? It's kind of one of those things you only want to do once. So yeah, I'm happy with the way these look. I got to weld them up. So we'll weld these up, and gonna continue to press on with the MIG because I just don't feel like taking this crap. Even though I clean the metal and everything, it just pops, and then my tungsten gets funky, and I gotta break the tungsten off and regrind, and it just becomes a pain in the dick. So we're not doing it. We're gonna press on with the MIG welder. So yeah, let's get these welded up, and we'll be back. All right, got one on. One thing I did have to do is remove this guy. I don't know, I don't remember if that held a brake line, probably a brake line clip or something, but that goes bye-bye with these guys. So had to bridge quite a big gap right here, but turned out not bad. Got some slugs on there, boy. Turned out pretty good. This was a little bridgy too, but yeah, these look way better than the Garagistics, whatever, however you say it. And overall, this whole unit, this control arm, is looking pretty good. So this is actually a donor rear end that I've got pulled out, and I've already started welding on it. I've started, let's see here. Started with these pieces, the diff, but we need to weld on all of the other plates, like you see here. Sorry for all the camera messiness, it's all manual. So these need to be welded, and I was thinking about TIG welding these, but now I think I'm just gonna say fuck it and MIG weld it. Why not? And we also have the camber caster kits to weld on here. So I opted for the shimmed version, and then later on we're going to get the trailing arms. It's all done. It's all welded up. Doesn't look the best, but this is more of a function over form. TIG welded that, obviously, and I cleaned it up really well, and I was still getting a bunch of spattering, so I figured just the metal of the subframe just wasn't great, and so I just decided to MIG weld the rest of it. So it's all going to be covered up. All right, here we are. Just about done. Waiting on a few parts to come in, mainly brake pads. Got some stop techs. Woo! Messing with the wrong thing on the camera. So the powder coating job turned out great on the calipers. It's a triple bronze from Prismic Powders. So we did that. I did that on the calipers and on the subframe.
I call him Choo-Choo.
Oh, kids. Went ahead and got the these brass sleeves. I didn't replace these lines here because I started trying to take them off and it was not wanting to come. Even with the lineman's wrench, it was starting to give signs of wanting to round out. So I'll mess with it later, but I don't think it's going to be a big deal right now. They'll work. Logistic bushing on the diff. Cleaned up pretty nice. The diff is all rebuilt. You can see the also the welded kit there. Maybe it's hard to get my camera up in there, but studs on the diff. Got it gapped. This just looks awesome.
Dad, come and see this.
All right, buddy, give me a minute. So I'm excited. Gonna get the exhaust back on here. All new rear end, new bushings. I went with the rev shift bushings. So they're I went with the black bushing. A little bit softer of a ride, softer of a feel. That's what I want. New wheel bearings. I did I got all new well, you can't see it now because the rotor's on, but all new e-brake stuff. All new. It really wasn't that expensive. This is all new. You can see the nice shiny piston in there. New boots. Even got new nipples here. Like all this is rebuilt. This is all Oh, nice. Just waiting on brake pads to come in. And then I can focus on the next thing. But this looks good. Factory sway bar for now. Factory sway bar rebuilt, or I replaced the bushings. The factory sway bar links, not bushings, the links. So new links should feel good. So that's also the 373. I had the 293 in there. So now we're back on the 373, the LSD. I replaced all the seals, the gaskets, everything in here. Diff case cover, gasket. It's like a piece of paper. The only thing I didn't do is punch out the...
I'm setting up rock so when a bad guy gets and opens up the front door,
Okay.
they're gonna hurt on their feet.
Oh, okay. That's a...
So,
My boy's laying a trap for the bad guys. But anyway, the crushed washer up front that goes to propeller, I didn't replace that. So the backlash is all good. I didn't mess with that, so didn't screw any of that up. So now that that's done, I can focus on this. Oh man, this is the here we go. This is going to be the next beast right here. Cutting this out. And that's actually, I might start on that later today. Gotta pop that window out. And yeah, buddy, give me a minute. I'm coming. But yeah, all right. That's where we're at. And I'll keep y'all posted on the next thing.